Hello everybody, Mitzi here. I'm doing this weird intro. Okay, so today's episode of Kirby is Alright. We're gonna be doing free run Frozen Hillside. We gotta beat 58 seconds here. So for Frozen Hillside, I would not recommend using any of the wheelie machines. That includes the wheelie bike, wheelie scooter, and King Dedede. Because King Dedede is a wheelie, and we don't like wheelies around here. We hate them wheelies, right? Okay, so I mean, Formula Star is probably decent for this course, but I want to give Turbo Star another try. After all, Turbo Star did us good last time we did a free run, when we did Time Attack on Frozen Hillsides. Let's give it a try for, free run, so how about that? I mean, of course, obviously don't have the advantage of enemies to suck up and, you know, get speed help from, but that's okay. So, I've been thinking about like ways to improve my Chinese proficiency, or Zhongwen Shui Ping, and you know, I thought about because like one of the ways that a lot of people learn Japanese is by watching Japanese cartoons or anime, as we call it here in the West, because anime is literally the Japanese word for cartoon. But then I thought to myself, well, they actually have something like that in China too. Of course, actually, it's kind of weird to use the word anime for a cartoon that's made in China because, well, it's not Japanese, it's Chinese. So I guess for that case, you would use the word dongman. Dongman is the Chinese word for cartoon. So I guess if I'm watching a Chinese anime, it's actually called dongman. And I actually thought of doing that for improving my Chinese proficiency, so I might do that in the future. I've been asking my friends from there about what cartoons they recommend watching, so yeah, I might be doing that in the future. In the meantime, we got a minute and 1 second there, so we need to beat 3 seconds here, which shouldn't be too difficult if I can get this right here. How far behind is that ghost? Well, that ghost is way behind. Wow, okay. Oh, by the way, those ice platforms, we're going to be doing an objective, possibly doing an objective with those real soon. But more on that later. But, yeah, I've been studying Japanese and Chinese for 2 years now, like on and off, sort of. And, because if I'd been doing it intensively, that probably would have been a lot better at both languages at this point. But for now, I'm just kind of, it's like I'd say, like, intermediate level Chinese, definitely. But Japanese, just, like, maybe upper level basic, maybe low level intermediate, I'm not sure at this point. Because there's a lot of words that, I mean, like, I'm able to start forming sentences sort of in Japanese, but I still have a long way to go with that language. But Chinese, I've actually made quite a bit of progress, but I want to make more progress. And there you go, we just did it. 58 seconds, and we got the sound test of Frozen Hillside. All right. So there's not really much unlockables left, actually. So we're doing really well here with Air Ride. All right, so there's a lot of objectives, believe it or not, that we could potentially clear in just doing a single lap in Fantasy Meadows, actually. And here's why. Those 4 objectives that require me to finish first place with a certain ability, I'm going to be attempting those in this episode, all 4 of them. We have Needle. The 4 abilities are Wing, Needle, Sleep, and Fire. So, and I could have swore there was one with the Mic ability, but maybe not, because the thing is, you only have Mic ability for like 2 or 3 seconds. So even if you have the walkie enemy right next to the finish line, or like slightly before the finish line, there's not really a good chance of you getting it. But the thing is, we want a really fast machine for getting this objective, and we need to get first place. So, stands to reason that we want maybe potentially a Swerve Star, but I don't know. I just don't like the fact that I keep on defaulting it to it. But for the purposes of this objective, it might be the best thing to do. So yeah, we just want the fastest machine possible here. So we're going to do is we're going to keep doing a single lap until we get it, basically. So there's going to be a lot of failed attempts here. I'm going to have to be doing a lot of cutting here, but I want to be making a lot more progress with these objectives here and getting them all done. So let's go ahead and try for this. Let's see how well I do. Okay, I just got Needle ability. I'm gonna try and finish the race now with this ability. Let's see if we can get. Okay, it's really close to the finish line. So, come on! Yeah, we got it. Okay. I guess it would help if I actually tried to hit the other Kirby with the quick spin too, because that's part of the other objectives. So there's Needle done. Okay, I just got Fire ability. I'm going to try and finish the race with this one. Hopefully I can, if I'm fast enough. Come on! I don't know if it's going to be fast enough, because I don't know how long you get the ability for. Oh, dang it, I lost it. Okay, well, Okay, this time it's a little closer, so maybe we have a chance here. All right, right. How about let's try not using it. Maybe that'll allow us to have it longer. Let's see. Yeah! Okay, so that's fire ability done. So another objective we could easily clear here in Fantasy Meadows is getting swallowing 5 consecutive garbage enemies. We could do that in this course as well. And okay, well, that's not good. I don't think I got it this time. The thing is, sometimes there will be a sleeping enemy that spawns right here just before the finish line. That's how you get that sleeping ability objective, but I don't think I got it this time. You have to intentionally aim the stars away from the next enemy, because otherwise you'll screw it up that way. Okay, I think I got that one at least. Yes, I did. That one's actually easier than you think it is. You just gotta do 1 lap of Beanstalk Park and you can easily knock it out that way. Okay, finally got it. Okay, here we go. Let's get this. All right. Yeah, it just takes a little, like, several tries, but just doing this 1 lap setup in Beanstalk Park can easily get it and just have the CPU on a slower machine. Now this is what I'm talking about, just knocking out all these objectives in 1 single episode. This is what I've been meaning to do for several episodes now. Now, as for the wing ability, I can't seem to get that enemy spawn like anywhere on the map, like at all. So I'm pretty sure you can get wing ability in Fantasy Meadows, but I guess the enemy is more rare or something in Fantasy Meadows, I'm not sure. I do recall seeing it spawn in Beanstalk Park like towards the end sometimes, so let's go ahead and give that a try and see if that works. Hey, we already got the wing ability right here, but yeah, this is way too early in the race for it to count. There's no way we're going to finish it already. Alright, I'm still having no luck with this. So let's try Nebula mode, actually, because you do have... There is that random ability panel like right before the finish line, so if you potentially could get wing ability that way as well. But that's just... that's completely random, so it's not... The odds aren't exactly in our favor there. Alright, so this is the question mark panel for the finish line. Let's see if we can get wing ability here. That's not good. Okay. Keep on getting bombs there. Ice. Music. Tornado. Sword. Wheel. Yeah, some of these will cause you to lose control too, so you have to watch out for that as well. Like sleep ability especially, that one's the worst. Okay, I'm going to try and get to the finish line here. That's going to be very close if we do get it here, but let's try. Please make it, please make it, please make it. Yeah! Alright! So that is all of the abilities that we have to get first place with. We finally cleared those objectives. And that puts us at 92. Okay, so in a previous episode, we failed to clear the objective for Checkered Knights. Or actually, well, yeah, there was an easier one where we had to clear it under 4 minutes. But there's another one where we have to clear Time Attack in Checkered Knights with the Warp Star in under 3:55, I do believe. And I'm trying to find where that is real quick. Here it is. Time Attack Checkered Knights under 3:55 and Warp Star. And there's another one we had to clear in under 4 minutes. So this will actually kill 2 birds with 1 stone if we can do this. If we can do this one. So yeah. So just the try and true Warp Star. Let's see if we can do it. And I think that'll end off this episode here. I'm already up to 21 minutes in recording, but there's going to be so much cutting this episode, so I want to make sure that the episode comes out to be over 15 minutes. So, yeah. But I also want to try and go for as many of the, enemies that don't have abilities, too. So that way I can, get closer and closer to the 100 enemy... defeat 100 enemies with an exhaled star objective too, because that's kind of an important one we need to get out of the way as well. But I cannot be constantly stopping too. That's a big problem there, like trying to go for all those enemies. So I want to avoid doing that. But as long as we clear the first lap in under 1:20, basically, I believe we have to clear each lap in under 1:20, or at least close to somewhere around there. So that will be our best bet for clearing all these. Well, actually, yeah, because especially with the Warp Star, because it got to get under 355 actually, so it's going to be a bit more complicated than that as far as the math goes. But yeah, I'll still have an idea like where we're at as far as whole overall, like as we get further into this, basically. Okay, mid 20 for the first lap. It's not that good. We need to go faster, but it'll help if I don't stop, you know, trying to go for like specific enemies. That helps too a lot. Oh. Took a beating there from the Sword Knights there. That's not good. Hey, why did the audience cheer there? I got hurt. Kirby got hurt. The audience should never ever cheer for Kirby getting hurt. It's not cool. That is definitely not okay in my book. But we need to save at least a few seconds here in this lap. Oh yeah, I still need to look up like the song lyrics for Checker Knights as well. I don't even know if like it's official. Like, I do know that in Japan they actually gave lyrics to the Super Mario Bros. Theme, so it's not out of the question for them to do that with other franchises like Kirby and whatnot. And okay, yeah, I just remember there's also a Tornado Challenge where I have to defeat over 15 enemies with Sword Kirby, or with Tornado Kirby, in a single race. I haven't done that yet either, so it's another thing I have to think about doing. Yeah, okay, that's good, good, good. Okay, so that lap was a good one, mid 15, very, very good. So we need to keep up that momentum for this final lap here, which I can do easily with Music Kirby there. I think we used to call it Song Kirby back in the day too, like when I was very young playing with my friends. And those were the days. Ah, seriously, I wanted the wheelie ability because it actually makes it go faster, so that sucks. But I guess gliding also makes it go a little faster too. Alright, 50 seconds, we got this. I'm sure we'll get this no problem. There's also 3 objectives that involve sucking up the same enemy more than 3 times in a race. There's a Chili, which is the enemy that gives you the ice ability. There's I think there's a Plasma Wisp and the Wheelie enemy. So all 3 of those enemies, you have to, at least in one race, suck up 3 of those types of enemies at a time. Okay, 13 seconds. Come on. Come on. Gotta get to the end here. Dang it! No, 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 no! I think that screwed me over, maybe. Let's see. Oh, just barely made it, just barely. Oh, that's amazing right there. 20 milliseconds off. Okay. All right, folks, that's going to be it for today. 94 out of 120. We are almost there. We're getting so close to completing Air Ride. The sooner we complete Air Ride, the faster we can move on to the next game mode. Not that I hate Air Ride. I love Air Ride a lot, especially like when you play with mods. And let me tell you, I'm still very much looking forward to sharing some of these mods with y'all folks that we have in Dolphin. But that's for a future date, y'all. Next time on Kirby Air Ride, let's yeah, do what we keep on doing every single episode. Bye now.